The Pioneer Museum, located in Fredericksburg, Texas, is dedicated to preserving and showcasing the rich cultural heritage and history of the German settlers who founded the town in the mid-19th century. The museum's origin can be traced back to the efforts of the Gillespie County Historical Society, which was established in 1935. The society aimed to collect, preserve, and display artifacts and stories from the early German settlers who arrived in Texas in the 1840s. To fulfill this mission, they began accumulating various historical items and documents relevant to the area's history. The original building, known as the Vereinskerk, was erected by the town settlers in the summer of 1847 in the center of what is now Main Street, shortly after the Comanche Peace Treaty made by John O. Moisbach, a commissioner of the German Immigrant Company. The building was used as a church for all denominations, school, and community hall. The original structure was raised after the celebration of the 50th anniversary of the arrival of the first settlers in 1896. This replica was constructed in 1934 to 35 and was first used as a museum and library.
All the way, baby, get up. No, don't just stay down and lift yourself up. Baby, get up. So baby, get up. Don't just stay down. No. Yeah. Baby, get up.
The museum eventually expanded to include a complex of historic buildings and newly constructed exhibit spaces. Today, the Pioneer Museum encompasses several key sites. The common experience of all immigration to the United States was true of German people too: the search for a better life. The Adelsverein made several promises to the German immigrants to Texas. For a fee of 600 florins, a currency no longer in existence today, but that 600 florins is the equivalent of over $300,000, settlers were entitled to 320 acres of land for a family or 160 acres for a single man, travel from Bremerhaven or Antwerp to the 3.8 million acre Fisher-Miller land grant, building materials for homes and public buildings, and a living and farming expense for the first year of the new settlement. While the first settlers arriving in November of 1844 had very few problems making it to the land grant, things changed fairly quickly. In 1845, the United States annexed Texas. That was a political nightmare between Mexico and the United States, which led to the Mexican-American War, 1846 to 1848. In the late 1830s and early 1840s, life in the German Confederation was a struggle for many. Laws limiting inheritance of land to eldest sons, political unrests, and major crop failures led a group of nobles to create a society focused on immigration. The goal of this society was to create a German colony in the Republic of Texas and to alleviate overpopulation in rural Germany. The Adelsverein, also known as the Mainzerverein, the Texasverein, and the German Immigration Company, was officially named the Verein zum Schutz deutscher Einwanderer in Texas, Society for the Protection of German Immigrants in Texas. Provisionally organized on April 20, 1842 by 21 German noblemen at Beibrich on the Rhine, near Mainz, the society represents a significant effort to establish a new Germany on Texas soil by means of an organized mass immigration. The travelers that came later met significant difficulties because the United States military confiscated all of the wagons that they were planning to use to transport the immigrants to the land grant, and therefore they were stuck in Indianola without a way to make it to the land grant. Now, being stuck in Indianola today wouldn't be that bad if you've got a hotel room with air conditioning. These settlers were basically stuck in the Texas heat with the mosquitoes on the coast of Texas with no way to make it to the land grant. In fact, the only way that they could make it to the land grant was by foot, which many of the immigrants actually chose to do. While the Adelsverein failed in creating a German colony in Texas, the society was successful in bringing more than 7,000 German immigrants to Texas between 1844 and 1853. The Weber Sunday House is an example of the unique small homes found throughout the historic district in Fredericksburg. This house is only 16 foot by 20 foot and holds everything needed for a weekend in town. The Fredericksburg Volunteer Fire Department traces its origin to the Haken- und Leiter-Kompanie, sponsored by the Turnverein. The company was organized on October 9, 1883, to assist citizens of the town in protection of property from destruction by fire.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. 7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. For our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight.
The R. Helger bathhouse was one of many similar buildings once necessary in Fredericksburg. At one time, Fredericksburg was the last community where travelers could have a hot meal, warm bath, and a clean shave. Smokehouses are common in Gillespie County as the tradition of smoking meat for preservation after harvest was brought with the Germans who settled this area. Most meat in the early days was harvested from farm-raised hogs, beef, and venison. Today, many smokehouses remain in the community. The back of the Kamla house was built by Henry Kamla II. While he and his family occupied the home, they ran a general store in the front room of the house and lived in the back house. 4 generations of the Henry Kamla family lived in this home until the early 1950s. The Gillespie County Historical Society purchased the home in 1955 and opened Pioneer Museum in 1957. The front portion of this home, still in its original location, was built between 1847 and 1850 by Heinrich Kamla. The interior of the front room still shows the German Fachwerk architecture, or half-timber architecture, brought from their homeland in Braunschweig. The Fussel Roeder House was built in 3 stages. When the family purchased the one-room structure from Heinrich Kamla, only 1 bedroom was standing. The family then added the kitchen and the parlor. The Fussel family purchased the home in 1874, and their descendants used this as a Sunday house until 1967. The Pioneer Museum offers a comprehensive glimpse into the lives of the German pioneers who settled in Fredericksburg, providing a valuable educational experience and preserving the cultural legacy of the region.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. The feeling we chased, I'm wide awake. Take me the good times, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive.
All the best, always.
You wanna come down to the underground old school? Here's a shovel. Can you dig it, fool? Can you dig it?